What is up, guys? Welcome back to John Bones, aka JB. No smooth, no smooth, no smooth for you. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the videos, man. When I tell you, I'm just gonna come out right out and say it. It's been raining all goddamn day long. I love the rain. I love it. I do. But sometimes I chill, relax, rain. You gotta bring it down. But at the same time, like I'm happy that we're getting so much rain because for the past few days it's been hot as shit here in Philly. Maybe like between like 90 to like 95 degrees for the past like 4 or 5 days straight. I know that's nothing compared to you down south cities like Florida and Dallas and the third, but up here it's hot as shit. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. Nah, but getting into the video, man. So I was actually asked. One of my friends actually viewed my channel. He actually asked me like, "Listen, you can't do your channel without talking about the WWE, bro." I said, "You absolutely right. You absolutely right." So I'm gonna take his suggestion. He wanted me to do top 5 all time favorite wrestlers of all time. I said, why y'all keep giving me hard? Because somebody asked me to do a top 5 QB, and now he's asking me to do a top 5 WWE wrestlers. You know how hard that is, man. Do you understand how many good wrestlers there are, and how many good wrestlers there? Man, you don't even seem to comprehend. Like, what? Mind you, I think I came up with. I did come up with 5. I did come up with 5. I did, for sure. I did. But man, when I tell you it was tough, it was tough. Now, I'm gonna be honest. The majority of these people I'm about to say came from the Attitude Era. 90s shit. I don't know what more I can say about the 90s, man. I mean, we just Jordan shrug. I don't know we're just good. We're just better. Nah, I'm messing with you guys. But honestly, my first 2, it was a no-brainer. Definitely The Rock, my first one. My second one is definitely Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, and to be honest, if I'm being honest, they're like, it's not really a 1 and 2. It's more like a 1 and then dash and then 1. I don't know if that makes sense, but when I say those were my favorite wrestlers growing up, like, man, when I tell you they had some wars, those 2 boys, man, those 2 men, those 2 icons had some wars in the ring, man. The Rock, if you smell, I'm like, oh, I hate it when he does it, but I love it when he do it only because it's The Rock. You can't not like. It doesn't matter if. Austin talking about opening up a can of whoop ass. Austin 316 says, man, I don't care who you are. You was either a Stone Cold fan or a Rock fan, or you like both. If you like both, man, I salute you, because you can never go wrong with those 2 champions. But I mean, there was one time when I don't know if it was Stone Cold's first or second Royal Rumble, whatever the situation was. My man was literally knocking everybody out. Sat right on top of the ring, looked at his watch, said, "Come on, man, I ain't got all day." I said, "Oh, this boy got to be the most arrogant thing I didn't ever see in my entire life." But I like that shit. That's the kind of shit I get into. I mean, sitting right on top of the ring waiting for the next bull to come. As he's waiting for the next bull to come, he's looking at the time because I think it's like a 30-second time limit, like a 60-second time limit for the next opponent to come. So next opponent comes in, kicks him right out, looks at his watch. Next opponent comes in, kicks him right out, looks at it. I said, "Hey yo, bro, you on some serious shit, huh? That's how you feel, huh?" Nah, but definitely Stone Cold was definitely for sure my man. This, when I tell you, this boy gave no fucks, not one. Didn't give not one fuck at all. Oh man, and then the People's Champ, what? Finally, The Rock has come back. And then he would say where he came back to, this, that, and the third. On the mic, I think The Rock is still probably one of the greatest mic, or I don't know, like just entertain. I don't know what to like on mic, spokespeople that WWE's ever WWE has ever had. Back then it was WWF, World Wrestling Federation. Now it's World Wrestling Entertainment, regardless of what the situation is. But man, when I tell you The Rock did so much. I mean, but the guy did so much, man. Like they both did a lot. They both went through wars. They both got their rings were rings as far as like championships, that and the third. And they both did exactly what was needed to do in that point in time. Because I think WWE or WWF was going through something with I forgot what the other. I don't think it's TNA. And I don't think it was ECW. I know there was another network they were competing with back then that their ratings weren't too good. And then that's when the Attitude Era came upon. That's when you had The Rock. That's when you had Triple H coming into his own. HBK was still around a little bit. Undertaker was still around a little bit. Instead of the third. That's when all these guys started coming up into the Attitude Era. You had Kane, old school Kane with the mask, red and black mask going with the hair going ham. Yep. I think Paul Bearer was still around then. I think, I could always be wrong, but Evolution came. You had X-Pac, Road Dogg. Man, I could go on for days. Val Venus. I mean, that the WWF, WWE, whatever you want to call it back then, for sure. Daddy definitely was that word for sure. All right, but that's two. I got two right now, right? I said two right now, right? My third one, Eddie Guerrero. R.I.P. Come on, man. I don't care what you say. I don't care what the situation is. Eddie Guerrero will forever be. If I'm playing WWE, yup, and I had to pick a squad of 5, yup, he's definitely gonna be on the squad. When I tell you, he again another he was into entertainer. Like he did exact. Eddie Guerrero was that bull. Not only, and I say that to say he was that bull because of how smart he was. He was one of those in-ring technicians that he would think about it in a logical way. He wouldn't go about it. He wasn't really based on brute strength. That wasn't his style. He had strength to him, but how he got to his opponents was just thinking. Just like, all right, well, if he's in a situation where he's going up against Kane, then he's one of those like, all right, well, I'm going to go for your legs. I got to take your legs out, because if I take your legs out, well, then he would attack each and every body part in order to get that win. And of course, he would, if he had to, he'd get a little dirty. But I think a whole lot of wrestlers got dirty, like that, from Triple H to HBK, man. So that was neither here nor there. A lot of people did a lot of different dirty stuff in the WWE, especially when it came to in-ring stuff. So that was one of those, like, again, he was definitely one of my favorites. I was still hurt when he passed away, man. Oh my goodness. That shit hurt my heart. Like, but I'm happy he got to win some championships. I'm happy he got his I don't know if he was inducted into the Hall of Fame yet. if he was, I'm proud. Like that right there, man. Eddie Guerrero definitely deserves it, for sure, for sure. My man Eddie, for sure. Leave Lara. Oh, let me stop. I was getting ready to say it, but I didn't want to say it the wrong way, you know? Like, ooh, the Three Amigos. Ooh, Frog Splash. Ooh, I mean, Eddie went ham when he needed to. Ooh, we better cut. Listen, Eddie went ham when he needed to, for sure. My man's, absolutely. Fourth guy, a lot of people not going to like this. Randy Orton. Listen, man, the Viper, Randy Orton, my guy. Duh. Randy Orton is my man's. Listen, that, because I think his dad was I forgot what his name. I think he's like a second or third generation wrestler, where his dad came into was there first, and then he followed the trend or whatever the situation was. But Randy Orton was another wrestler that was, not only was he, again, cerebral, but he had the power and he had the relentlessness to get what he wanted. That's one of my main things about Randy Orton that I always like. Like that boy, like when he really wanted to get reckless and ruthless when it came to something that he wanted, that's exactly what he did. I wasn't mad at him either. There's been a couple of different times like, yo, like you looked at Randy and he'd be like, yo, you alright? You good? You chilling, bro? You sure? Is that I'm serious. Is that the third? And then from there, man, you would just see him take off doing what he does best. And that's causing problems for everybody. But yeah, Randy Orton for sure is definitely a part of my top 5. Now, last one. Again, a lot of people are going to look at me like, John, really, John? Out of everybody, you gonna pick him? Out of everybody, you pick him? I'm gonna have to, man. I gotta go it. Mankind. I know a lot. My man's Mick Foley, legend. I don't care what you say. That boy Mick Foley, man. Mick Foley was and is one of those guys where he kept coming. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to explain it. The boy took so much punishment and pain every time he went inside the ring. You couldn't just pin him down. You really had to beat the man within an inch of his life in order for him to stay down. You got my respect from there. He got into a nasty, I think, last man standing match with The Rock. It was either last man standing match or was a anything goes match. I forgot what it was, but they both was going ham. And Rock, listen, that's one of the main reasons why I like The Rock, because The Rock, no holds barred at all. He said, listen, I'm going to knock you the fuck out, stay down, and it's going to be over. But no, man, Mankind was just one of those. He got thrown from the roof of a cage from the Undertaker. I'm damn near 30, 40 feet, 50 feet in the air or some shit. Got right the fuck back up and said, listen, let's keep going. I said, hold up, what? Wait a second. You just got thrown from a man. If you don't go sit down somewhere. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. Wrestling is real in some instances. It's a mixture of choreograph, but at the same time, the shit can get real. People can die from it. Let's not act like it's still a sport. Okay? People still get injured from sport. Like, it's the reason why they go work out. It's the reason why it's the reason for it. They can't just go inside the ring and just be doing fuck anything. People can still get hurt from wrestling, for sure. But, nah, man, that's definitely my top 5. The Rock, for sure. Stone Cold, Texas Rattlesnake, Eddie Guerrero. You see it. You see my dance? You see my little, because Eddie used to do this. Eddie used to be like, ooh, with his shoulders. my mans. And then Randy Orton, and then of course Mankind, man, in that order. Like those are my guys. If I gotta go to war, I'm picking those 5, and we coming out alive. I'm telling you that right now. I'm picking those 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5, and we coming out alive. For sure. No, man, but between like all 5 of them, I think it's like what like I think The Rock won at least like 8 to 9 times. I think Stone Cold won like at least I think like 10 to 11 times. Randy Orton won like another like 7 to 8 times when it comes to championship. Eddie Guerrero won like 4 or 5 or like 6 times. I could always be wrong, but from the total amount that I'm thinking about in my head, I think altogether like they have like at least one of them or they've all held the title for at least over like maybe like between 20 and 30 times. I think I could always be wrong for sure. If I am wrong, please let me know. Tell me about it. Let me know. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody never gonna be perfect. Remember that. But yeah, let me know for sure. But that's my 5. Always and forever. All right, man. Let me get out of here. Let me stop being a goofball. Later on this week, you guys will definitely be seeing me. You'll probably see some portraits that I've been working on so far. Probably see some paintings that I've been doing so far in one of the videos. So keep that in mind too. No, I have not forgot. We're going to get into some more anime. We're going to get into some more cartoons. Hopefully we can get into some baseball depending on what the... Hold on. Let me just... Depending on what the Phillies are doing. The Phillies are getting on my last goddamn nerve. I'm telling you that right now. They're pissing me off. But again, it's neither here nor there. We're going to hope they can recuperate, and we're going to hope they can go forward from there. But yeah, guys, listen, thanks for listening. I appreciate the time as always. Like, subscribe, comment for what you like. Let me know if you guys want to have a conversation about anything. Let me know who your top 5 wrestlers are too. Who you wouldn't mind going into battle with, who you wouldn't mind going to war with when it comes to going inside the ring or whatever the situation is. Absolutely, for sure. So don't forget, as always, do the thing with the thing and the thing. All right, have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.